Hey, hi, okay, guys. You could tell hello.
Yes, thank you. Welcome. Hello. I'm Stukense.
I'm Tangar Igroglaz.
And you
And she.
Tangar Igroglaz.
No. Hi, okay, guys. I'm Tangar Igroglaz and this is Stukense.
That's true.
Today I open new rubric, new show. It's called In Two Words.
Everything.
Yeah, two words.
Yeah,
In two
very
words
shortly.
about online games,
Everything.
RPG and Roleplaying. So,
I will be interviewing you,
she's
and you will be interviewed by
she's main expert
me.
in
Yeah.
online games and in our universe, of course. So
And other universes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, today we will talk about MMO genre as in general. So please, Tangar, tell me, what is MMO means? What is it? Do you know?
massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
No, you said about MMORPG, but
Yeah.
I was asking about MMO only.
Massive multiplayer online.
But what does it mean? In the normal
Game.
words. What for real people? What does it mean?
Wait, why about MMO? Let's talk about multiplayer.
Okay, tell me first about MMO. And then we will talk about more RPG because this
It's
is more
separate topics. It's
different.
very important to have them separate.
Okay, tell me what is it?
I told you.
Explain me. I don't understand.
Massively, it means that a lot of players playing in the same instance world, only not instance, just in the same server, and they could
Okay.
interact between each other.
That's great. And what mean online?
Online it means that this game works via internet.
Okay, so MMO is a big thing, and MMORPG is something inside MMO, or not?
It's just RPG with these MMO features.
So
RPG it's role-playing game. Role-playing game it's like when you have your character and he is dwarf wizard, okay, dwarf warrior. You could kill
Mage.
something, acquire experience, talk with some guys, take a quest, mission. That's it.
So, am I right that MMO is bigger than MMORPG or not?
MMO it's a huge genre.
Okay.
And MMORPG it's also big genre, but it's smaller because we have MMORPG, we have MMOFPS, it's like
Oh, I
Battlefield,
see.
World of Tanks. We have MMO simulators of the space, so a lot of MMOs.
And what is
MMO action.
what is the feature of MMORPG that you can define that this is 100% MMORPG game?
We have some very important points there. How to define more RPG from just online RPG, for example. It's very different.
Okay.
So, most important things, it's separate server and game going via protocol client server. It means that all information about your character storage not at your computer but at game server.
How can I see this? How can I know that?
Read about it.
Okay.
If in this game you do not have a lot of cheaters, it means that data stored on servers. I mean, for example, we have Dark Souls. Dark Souls online game. It's online RPG. And in this game we have a lot of cheaters because you could change files with your saved character and cheat a lot in this game.
I see. And can you give an example of these games?
More RPG games? Okay, it's World of Warcraft, Ultima Online,
So you cannot cheat them.
EverQuest. You cannot cheat them. It's You could use bugs, some bugs, but you can't just take a save file and modify it as you want.
Okay,
It's kind
I
of
see.
important.
And which games in this genre, in MMORPG genre, which games is the most popular and well known?
I already told about
Oh,
that.
this is the most popular games. Okay, and what can you recommend these games for new players, or if anybody never played any of
If
game?
you didn't play any MMORPG game, you would be happy to play in any MMORPG game. I mean, because after you play single player and when you go to play with another players, interact with another players, it's very different feeling. So all games which I named today, they are very nice. For example, we have another games, another MMORPGs, some new games like Black Desert Online or Arcade, it's newcomers. They have also some benefits, but classical MMORPG genre, it's based at World of Warcraft right now. Sandbox experience based at Ultima Online, something like this. Yeah.
And what is the main feature that you love in this genre?
Main feature, it's unpredictable situations, because when you play single player game, everything based on triggers and everything is logical and predicted. So when you play online games, you play with another players, with real people, and you can't predict what they would think, what they would do to you or with you. So it makes interesting situations, and also people, they go and combine in communities, and communities, guys, they have very different interaction between each other also, and it makes even more complex and interesting your adventures in RPG game.
And why do you play these games?
I would like play these games because I like it.
And what do you like exactly?
I said interaction between players.
So you like chatting, or you like
you could
what
chat.
exactly?
You could chat. You could fight with another players. You could have a competition with another players. You could find friends. You could do a lot of stuff there. You could even find your wife in real life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. And you said that in these games you can do very different things. But what is the main purpose of this game? Is it game result oriented or process oriented?
Each player has his own way to play. Some players, they like process. Some players like to acquire goals. It's totally two different approaches.
And what about goals? You said that some people like to get some goals, but what kind of goals you can find here?
You could be the best player in certain number of activities. You could be the best fighter, fight with monsters. You could be the best trader, most wealthy player.
So is there some rank? Or
Yeah, a lot of online games, they have such ranks. So there are a lot of competitions if you want, but also you could play just to role play, for example. So when you play this game, you you make stuff which your character would do, not what you just do and chat about everything. So people who role play, they play very differently from people who like competitions.
And what about role playing? I think it's a very interesting point of this game, because this is role playing games, most of them. And these people who role play, do they role play in real life too?
Actually, it's very small community. I think like 5% of RPG players, they actually role play.
Okay, I see.
Most of the people, they just play the game. Why it's RPG? Why it's role-playing game? Because your character, he could advance while he receives experience.
It's not about.
It's not about, but you could do it. In online games,
play.
it makes sense. In single player, you can't really play actually, but in online games, it makes sense because you have interaction with other players.
Can you get money while playing these games, or you just have to pay for these games?
Some of these games, they are free to play, just totally free. Some you need to pay. and also in some games you could even get real money while you play, but it's not a really common thing.
And which is your favorite game right now?
Right now, I think I have two of my favorite games. It's Ultima Online, one of the first MMORPG games, and it's very sandbox game with a lot of possibilities, with a big freedom of your character. So you could do a lot of stuff in this game. You would take an axe, chop tree down, take this wood, create furniture, and that's it. And so on. And other game which I like, which I play right now, it's Tamnet. Tamnet, it's very different game from others. It's online roguelike game, and it's just a very complex game with very unpredictable environment around you, and you need to solve very interesting stuff around you, so it's fun.
And do you associate yourself with your character in the game?
Sometimes I associate myself, sometimes I like to replay. If you play with your character a lot, you associate yourself a bit, and if your character die, in some games, if your character die, it would be just the end of the game. It could be quite big blow to you. So,
And which game is the easiest play to play for new players?
I think all classical RPGs, they're easy, from World of Warcraft, Lineage to modern ones, like as I said, like Desert and Lineage.
I see.
So actually we have two wings. It's West type RPGs and East. West it's World of Warcraft based, East it's Lineage based. So Archage, Black Desert it's East wing. I mean East it's South Korea, and West it's Europe and USA.
Okay, thank you very much for your answers, and see you in next video.
See you.
Bye.